Hate incident, sexual orientation. This includes persons who are homosexual, heterosexual and bisexual. For example, a person who is homosexual and who assaults a person who is heterosexual, and which is motivated by the person's different sexual orientation or perceived different sexual orientation, would be categorised as a hate incident, sexual orientation. This is also the case when a person who is heterosexual and who assaults a person who is homosexual and which is motivated by that person's different sexual orientation.
My name is Tom Lusk. I manage volunteers within a large gay men's organisation, and the situation that arose for me was one night after a piece of work. I was travelling back in a night bus home, and I was with my partner at the time, and there was a crowd of people got on the bus that were quite drunk, and they were up the back seat, and my partner was wearing this woolly jumper, and one of the girls in the back seat decided she was going to stick her fingers through the holes in his jumper, the gaps in the knit, and my partner turned around and said, "Will you stop doing that?" And sure enough, the girl stopped doing it, and just sitting there on the bus, I'd been working, didn't have anything to drink, and suddenly I felt a blow to the back of my head, and because of the handrail behind me on the bus, I heard a kind of metal clank, so I knew it was a kind of metal object I'd been hit with. I didn't know if it was a can of Coke or knuckle dusters or what it was, but I put my hand back behind my head, and my hand was covered in blood, and I said to my partner, "Can I move, let's get off the bus," and moved down to the front of the bus, and I spoke with the bus driver and said, one of your passengers up the back of the bus just assaulted me, and I showed him the blood on my hand, and he said, "Well, hold on, the police station's just up the road, I'll just drive you straight there." And sure, he missed a couple of bus stops, and the driver drove straight to the police station and let me off, and then locked the doors on the bus. I ran into the police station. I spoke with the people on the desk and said, "I've just been assaulted on a bus, but the bus driver's been great. He brought me straight to the police station." And I was asked to just take a seat and someone would be with me in a wee while. And I said, "But the bus drivers brought people directly to the station." And again, very calmly, I was told, just stay, wait there, someone will be out to see you in a minute. The bus driver sort of waited and drove me and my partner up to the local accident and emergency to get my head stitched up. It was a small cut, about 3/4 of an inch, but it bled like mad. So I really appreciated all the hard work that the bus driver put in, and I felt the police who attended at the desk could have been a bit more responsive. I still would encourage people to report crimes as and when they happen, if people are assaulted. And it's amazing how a small number of people just with a bit of alcohol in them can go out of their way to cause trouble, particularly if they see somebody who's maybe different from themselves. Looking back on it, I'm quite angry at the fact that people feel they have the right to single out people in the community and make a statement or attack them that isn't acceptable. But when fueled with a bit of alcohol, they feel they can do that. Also, in working within a gay men's charity, we do have a good working relationship with the police, and I would highly recommend the routes that exist using the gay liaison officers or the community liaison officers in order to investigate incidents that happen. I've noticed this has been the case where people can directly speak with officers in a way that's relaxed, and they feel that they're listened to and taken seriously when they present with an issue.